let's talk about the economics.
So one thing that's important to understand is that all of the oil that the Saudi ruling family sells in the United States and so on, Bahrain, UAE, etc., they get paid for that oil and they immediately invest it in the U.S. stock market. So a lot of what's propping up the U.S. stock market is this cycle of money where it goes out to get oil and comes right back in as investment, and it adds up every single time. They sort of count it every single time it does the rounds. They count it as another dollar. This is artificially inflating the U.S. economy. It's mutually beneficial to the Saudis and the New York Stock Exchange, so it continues to happen. This is all dependent upon the Saudi Arabia having oil exports, right? And what's starting to happen now is that the oil isn't making it through the Strait of Hormuz, so it's being put into these storage containers, which are now near
capacity.
Once they reach capacity, you have to slow down production. And this is a monumental problem because the kind of extraction they do, if you stop it completely, you end up destroying the oil fields because they use all these chemicals that can't just sit.
Right.
They also have like workforce issues and all these other things, which mean that you don't just start up again tomorrow. They plan it to be a sort of steady stream. And if that gets disrupted, it becomes very, very difficult. It's also dependent upon the Saudis having a workable society. So we're talking about the United States hitting desalination plants in Iran. If Iran tries to do that to Saudi Arabia and the UAE and etc., there's going to be mass exodus because there won't be enough fresh water. They won't be able to run society. These things, the societies will collapse.
Also worth noting, there's a drought in this area. Iran's experiencing a drought, and some of these other surrounding countries are experiencing a drought. So hitting a urban desalination plant is a pretty extreme action as far as access to water.